Welcome to the world of discrete electronics. Step into a realm where precision and creativity converge, where circuits come alive through individual components working in harmony. Discrete electronics is the art and science of crafting systems, using standalone elements like resistors, capacitors, diodes, inductors, and transistors. Let us build timer from old quartz clock. You can build an accurate, low-cost timer from the circuit of an old quartz clock. This timer has a time duration of up to 2 hours, which is sufficient for most day-to-day activities. This circuit is a countdown timer circuit using the CD4040 counter IC. The circuit generates a countdown sequence, ending with a piezo buzzer sounding an alarm. The circuit can operate using a 3.6V battery or a 5V DC source. D1, 1N4001, protects the circuit from reverse polarity of the DC input. A simple clock circuit generates periodic pulses to drive the CD4040 IC. T1, BC547 transistor, forms part of the clock circuit, ensuring the clock pulses are generated and stable. The clock pulse rate can be adjusted with a 3NC4. IC CD4040 is a 12-stage binary ripple counter IC. It counts the input clock pulses and produces binary outputs on its pins, Q1 to Q12. The countdown time is determined by the clock frequency and the specific output pin selected via the dip switch, S1. Dip switch, S1 is an 8-way dip switch is used to select the countdown duration by connecting the desired output pin, Q5, Q12, to the buzzer circuit. Each output pin corresponds to a specific countdown time, determined by the clock frequency. Diodes, D2, D12. These are 1N4148 switching diodes, which isolate the outputs of the CD4040 so that only the selected output pin triggers the buzzer. Transistor T2 and T3, BC547T2, acts as a reset signal amplifier. Pressing the reset button, S1, clears the counter, restarting the countdown. T3 drives the piezo buzzer, PZ1, when the countdown reaches 0. Piezo buzzer, PZ1. The buzzer sounds an alarm when the countdown ends, indicating that the set time has elapsed. Reset button, S1. When pressed, it clears the CD4040 counter, restarting the countdown sequence. Resistors and capacitors, various resistors, R1, R7, are used for current limiting, biasing, and setting the clock frequency. Capacitors, e.g., C4, help stabilize the clock circuit. Stay tuned and keep learning. Subscribe to our YouTube channel www.codingscientist.com.